So many joint venture development agreements are failing these days. In fact, the last 2 offers we got had to do with, okay, the developer didn't have capacity, he failed, so you people should come. Most JVs you see in the marketplace are secondary. I mean, they are coming into the market the second time, the third time. A developer will pick it up, will pick a particular property to develop under JV. Along the line, something will just happen and they will just continue. The landowner will come back to the market to look for another developer that could go ahead. You might wonder, what is responsible? Why is it that people are posing as developers and when they get the deal, they won't be able to execute? 3 major things are responsible. Number 1, inexperience. 2, lack of funding. 3, desperation. But these are not the point. The point is this: the desperation of most developers, especially those who are coming into the market for the first time, is being exploited by the landowners without most developers knowing it. A developer who has limited funds, he can't buy the land and also have the resources to develop it, will rather want to go into JV. And in most cases, what plays out at the back of the mind of the developers is that once I get the deal, I will begin to market off plan. And once I begin to market off plan, I will raise the fund I need to enable me develop. But when you don't get off takers as you proposed, the deal collapses. And in most cases, you see the developer, he might have invested some money before he meets the hitch, before he discovers that he can no longer go on. You as an off-taker, as a subscriber, what is your fate? Now, as a developer, most often before you enter into the JV, you find the landowner drafting the JV agreement to suit him. I've reviewed a lot of JV agreements. One of the things common among the JV agreements tendered to the developer by the landowner is where the landowner carefully couches the termination clause. If for any reason within this space of time you are not able to go on, you are not able to complete, the agreement stands terminated. And if it is being terminated, the value of what the developer has put on ground will be accessed, sold. 80% of it will be given back to the developer, while the landowner retains 20% and also retains his land or the property. Most terminations are time to time limit within which a developer must actualize a particular level of development on the property. But the same JV agreement is silent on how soon the landowner would refund the developer the said 80%. It is open-ended. In all the JV agreements I have reviewed, it is always open-ended. It is at the discretion, at the whims and caprices of the landowner. No time limit stated within which such a refund. Fine, a refund, okay, JV agreement terminated, and a refund takes, they access it immediately while the property value is appreciating. The refund takes 6 months, takes 1 year at no interest, no matter how desperate you are. What if you've borrowed the money and 1 or 2 off-takers that have given you money are on your neck? So as a buyer, as an investor, as a subscriber, before you buy any property, find out the terms and conditions upon which the developer is developing. Go beyond satisfying yourself that, okay, there is a building plan approval. Go beyond satisfying yourself that, okay, the landowner has a C of O, has a R of O. If it's a property that is developed under JV, and in most cases you might not know, except you consult people like us. That's why my one-on-one is open for you. Very affordable. In less than 60 minutes, I've put you through. I've been able to see what you will not see glancing through the document for 1 week. In less than 15 minutes, I have spotted out the red flags. So why take the risk? So I'm available for your one-on-one anytime, any day. The link to do that is in the description to this video. So I want you to scrutinize the JV agreement. See how it will affect you if anything happens between the developer and the landowner. How is it going to affect you? Because the landowner always protects himself. He is the person that, you know, in our place, as in the landowner, now a desperate developer who doesn't have option will just sign off. We've wanted to enter into a JV agreement with a landowner. They submitted a draft agreement to us. And In less than 6 hours, they were like, quick, do quick, do quick, do quick, let us sign. I said, do you know what you are talking about? This is an agreement that will bind our relationship with this landowner. And do you expect me to return it back to you in less than 6 hours? I took my time. It took me 3 days, 3 good days. I went through all the clauses, amended the ones that are needed to be amended, balanced the clauses, and make sure that all the parties have a level playing ground and protected. By the time I returned the draft agreement to them, they never got back to us for reasons best known to them. So some landowners, they are waiting for a default on the side of the developer so that they will access. Once they access, they say, okay, your investment in this land so far is 200 million. I'm going to give you 80% of it. Then no time limit captured in the JV agreement. Then the property is appreciating while it takes 1 year, 2 years before you get your refund. And the person that has given you money as an off-taker is breathing on your neck. So this is for every amateur investor, amateur developer coming into the real estate sector for the first time. And this is more important to you as an end user, as a subscriber, as a buyer. Don't just pay, especially off plan. They're very, very risky. Collect the JV agreement. If you can't be able to interpret it very well yourself, bring it to us. We look at it. If it's favorable, we advise you to go ahead. If there are terms that must be reviewed before you go ahead, we let you know so that you don't buy into real estate wahala. Remember, the security and the safety of your real estate investment is our goal. We are encumberedproperties.com. We wouldn't want you to invest and lose your investment. That's why we take our time explaining all this to you so that you can take a full benefit of your investment. And if you know of any JV plot anywhere which the landowner is using to make money over and over off naive developers, please bring it to our notice so that we use it to sensitize other people. You don't know whom you might be saving with such information, or you go over to encumberedproperties.com and enlist it there. We have a growing database of encumbered, disputed, and risky real estate offers. No matter where found, it is growing every day. So that you enlist it there. Enlistment is free of charge, and searches there is also free of charge. All you need to do is you type in the location you're interested in buying, the streets, and every risky real estate offer that has been enlisted or flagged, they will all pop up. When it pops up, you'll be able to know why it is enlisted, and you'll be able to be careful for your own investment. I would recommend this book, 7 Steps to Acquiring a Clean Property Title. It is more than 20 years of experience practicing property law, investigating property fraud and prosecuting property frauds, and also investing in property law that gave birth to this book. When you get it and apply each of those steps before you arrive at to the point of making payment for any property, you know that you are guaranteed of getting a very clean property title. And anybody you transact with, you talk with, will know that you're also talking from the point of knowledge. Don't fail to get the book. The link to order for your own copy of the book is in the description to this video. I remain Madueke Enwere. I am a real estate investment expert. I'm a property lawyer. I'm a chief superintendent of police, and by God's grace, the founder of this platform, Encumberedproperties.com. We are the only real estate fraud prevention platform. Please don't forget to share this video in the interest of some other person who it might be of benefit to. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't lose any of our real estate updates. We love you and we care about the safety of your real estate investment. Thank you.